Right, okay, so I've got a different camera today, so give me a thumbs up if you like the quality and I'll carry on using this camera. So yeah, today I want to speak about mental health and kind of mental health awareness. And I know it's always been like a really taboo subject, but I am always the one to speak about really taboo subjects because I think they need to be, you know, spoken about. I think they need to get out there. I think it's important because when you have postnatal depression, when you are going through anything mental health wise, you do feel alone, and I felt very, very alone. I will go through from the beginning what happened with me. So I was 19 and I got pregnant with my first child, Harry. Matt and I were dating, I think it was about a year, so it wasn't very long. It was very, very surprise pregnancy. So the pregnancy was going fine. I had my 20-week scan, and this is when I started to kind of get a lot of the mental problems. So I went in for my 20-week scan and I really, in my heart, wanted a girl. And when she said boy, I was like, oh, okay. And then went into the bathroom and cried. And then I thought to myself, like, why am I so upset when people struggle to get pregnant in the first place, struggle to even have children? And my baby was completely healthy, and yet just because he was a boy, I was really upset. So of course that was the first stage. Then when I had him, people were saying to me, when you get that baby in your arms, it is the most magical thing, and for me, it was not. I literally gave birth to him. I was telling someone last night. I literally gave birth to him, I held him in my arms, and I was like, first words out of my mouth, can you go and get the camera? So my husband got a camera, took a photo, and I'll insert the photo right here. And it was a shock, like a real shock to the system. He didn't sleep, he was awake every 2 hours, he would cry in the witching hour between like 6 and midnight and then do like a huge poo and then go to sleep. And that was every single night. I was young, I didn't know what I was doing. Matt didn't know what he was doing either. It's like the blind leading the blind. It was so hard. And having Charlie now, it's completely different because I've already been through that once, and Charlie, well, was a lot easier as a baby, but you know, it was completely different. But I did get postnatal depression with him. After about 7 months of having Harry, I was showing signs of ridiculous anxiety, ridiculous OCD, just having to peg things out with the same colour pegs, having to get everyone into clean clothes before I went to Asda, making sure that he wasn't crying whilst we were in Asda, because if someone looked at me, they would be judging me as a bad parent, and you know, all these things that went flying through my head. So I got to about 7 months. Postpartum, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore, I need help. So I went to my doctor, and actually I spoke to the health visitor because we were doing like weigh-ins. I spoke to my health visitor, she said go see your GP, and I did, and I got put on antidepressants. And I'm not quite sure what I expected, but I was like, nope, they're not working. Well, I didn't give it very long. Nope, they're not working, put me on a different one. Tried that, didn't work, tried that, didn't work. I struggled and struggled for years, on and off, different tablets, you know, really struggling. Anyway. Then I weaned myself off them, and then we were trying for Charlie. So we were about 19 months trying with Charlie. If you do know my story, then you all know we really struggled. We had like 2 miscarriages and then a recent one. So I've been pregnant 5 times now, and it's been really hard. And again, you know, having Charlie, it's a big change. It's a big change to your hormones, and I think that's what triggered a lot of it. It was my hormone change. Obviously you can get depression for lots of different reasons, but the only experience I have is through a hormonal imbalance. So I had Charlie. This time I had that massive rush of love. If you've seen the video, I'll put the link down below. I was just there like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm never doing this again because it was so painful. But I was really happy, and I was really happy for months and months and months. And then I stopped breastfeeding, and I'm not going to say that this is going to happen to you. This is just my, you know, what happened to me. I stopped breastfeeding and went back to work. Really pleased to get back to work because I needed that. I needed, you know, the social contact from other people. But I stopped breastfeeding, and that was a massive change. I was struggling because Charlie kept on biting me. I felt like he loved Matt more than me, and it was just completely draining. My energy, my everything. Stopped breastfeeding cold turkey, went through postnatal depression again. And I've been on tablets now for about a year, and they are working for me. And it takes the anger away, because I used to get so angry. Like in the morning when we were getting ready for school, why haven't you got your shoes on? Where are your shoes? Oh my god, like the anger. It was just like not me. I don't want to be that person. I don't know why postnatal depression and anxiety and all that are just so a taboo subject. I am more than happy to talk about it because I know so many people who go through it, and it's so normal. We're human beings, for goodness sake, and we do have emotions and they're completely normal, but when they go irrational, like you're doing the dishwasher and you have a sharp knife in your hand and your husband's there and you think, I could just stab him, like that's not rational. You need to go and get help. And that's what I had, and I had so many things. I mean, I'm quite happy to talk about it now, but at the time I was like, I'm a crazy person, I'm going to get my children taken away from me, I'm going to get put in a mental institute because I literally am having all these horrible dark thoughts. I feel like when I'm driving on the motorway I'm going to swerve my car and kill everyone. Like, that's the sort of things that was going through my mind. It is a hormonal imbalance. It is normal. Acting on them is not normal, but feeling like that is okay in small doses, and if it's taking over your life, go and see your GP like I did, like many others have done. It's not a sign of weakness, it is a hormonal imbalance in your brain, and as soon as you feel better you can wean yourself off if you want to, or you can stay on them for the rest of your life like I'm going to, and I am perfectly happy. So taking a little sidestep from that, I did actually get a F, as you guys have been following my TTCing journey. I did like a 9 DPO, a 10 DPO, and then I did like 11, 12, 13, 14, but I didn't actually film them. And I was so incredibly down, and I don't want to say like depressed, like not being able to get out of bed depressed, but I felt so low because I had the symptoms. I had the bubbly feeling down below, I had the sore boobs, I had the, you know, sicky kind of tiredness feeling, all of that. I had all of those symptoms and I wasn't looking into it. They hit me. They just came at me and hit me, and I was just like, oh my god, a 2-week wait, how can it be so cruel? And it was horrible. So then of course I got my lips done, as you can see. I absolutely love them, and I also had a new piercing done, which is healing very nicely. I'm struggling to try and like keep this camera in focus because you set it to focus and then that's it, you can't really move. But when I'm editing this back I will have a look at the quality and see if it's a lot better than my camcorder, because I was going to buy a new camera but it's like hundreds of pounds, plus I'm having problems with my contract at the moment. I have little to no signal on my phone and it is really frustrating, and it's just when I'm at home, and I've been through Vodafone and the secure signal box and all that, and it is just not working. So I'm either going to have to buy myself out of my contract, which is around £300, which I don't really want to have to pay for, or just wait and have no signal, because I've been all the way up to the top and I've literally, I don't even know what to say anymore. It just makes me so angry because I can't get out of my contract, and I've had this problem ever since I took out the contract. We have also put our new fish tank up. I absolutely love it. It's got cichlids in it and some like little catfish that run along the bottom. The tank looks really green, but it's not. It's just like where it gets a little bit of film on the outside. I have cleaned it, but it looks a little bit grimy. And I'm also doing some coursework at the moment, which has got so many pages. It's literally like 45 questions, but it's like 1A, 1B, 1C, number 2, 2A, 2B, and it's like, oh my god, I've got so much work to do. Also, I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. Oh, everything is just happening this week, and yeah. So anyway, I'm getting this video up for you guys today. I will edit it when the baby is asleep, and then I'll get it up for you this afternoon / evening. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Hit that subscribe button, because I'm about 200 away from getting 10,000 subscribers, which is so exciting. I'm going to do like a massive 10,000 celebration, probably dyeing my hair blue or something video. So look out for that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye ladies!